What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. The boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. I made a top shelf video for you guys today. Jamaica versus Mexico. The first game in the CONCACAF World Cup qualifier. Will it be Jamaica in the World Cup? That would be good. Make sure you guys smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Do you guys think Jamaica can get a win at the Azteca? That would be a great start for the Reggae Boys. But I have a special guest, Mike. What's up, man? Welcome, man. How are you doing?
Thank you, man. Hey, Michael Talks Football here. You guys can go check me out on my YouTube channel. I talk about everything football. Just previewed the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, gave my predictions. Ryan's not going to be happy with me. I said Jamaica would finish fifth and miss out on the playoffs in the World Cup. But you never know, man. This is a tough start for Jamaica. Away at the Azteca in Mexico City. I just checked before we started, actually, Ryan. Jamaica have never won in Mexico. The last time they scored a goal in Mexico, 1996. So daunting task here for the Jamaicans.
So, what do you think about the Jamaican national team currently? No. How you feel? Are there a chance to make it to the World Cup?
Well, I think they have a really good chance. You know, you guys got now all these new players, Michael Antonio, Kamar Roof, Nicholson, who's balling now in the Belgian league, obviously Andre Gray, Leon Bailey. Like, you guys have a lot of options. Now, the thing for me is your manager, Whitmore, I don't rate him whatsoever. I don't think he's a good manager. I was seeing them in the Gold Cup. It wasn't good from Jamaica. I thought they were playing too defensive. Not a lot of good attacking phase from the Jamaicans. So can Jamaica make it? Possibly. But this is now like you're putting a lot of pieces together. And is that going to work? I don't know, man. This is CONCACAF qualifiers in the World Cup. They're daunting. Remember, USA didn't qualify to the last one. And now Jamaica's going to try and put all these pieces together. Really, I think there's like 10 guys who have less than 5 appearances for the Reggae Boyz. That's a tough task for Jamaica. And then going to Azteca in the first game. And I don't know, like you probably know, Ryan. Is Michael Antonio going to Mexico?
No, he will not be a part of the team because of the red list. He cannot go to Mexico. Because if he go to Mexico, he might have to miss a lot of games for West Ham. So he will play the second game. Most of the English-based player will play in the second game for the Reggae Boyz. So we're going to be full strength at home against Panama. I think if Jamaica want to make it to the World Cup, we have to win every single home game to have a great chance and to pick up a few points. But if you were Coach Theodore Whitmore, the Azteca, very difficult to play football game in, no fans. If you were Theodore Whitmore, how would you set up this Reggae Boyz team to try to get a positive result?
I would honestly go for 0-0. That's the only way I can see a positive to go into the Azteca. You know, also there's altitude. I don't know if many of the Jamaican players have played in altitude. It is hell. It is real hell to play in altitude. I would pretty much just set up in a 4-5 kind of 1 formation or 4-4-2 formation and just defend for your lives. And you got to understand that, like with Tata Martino in Mexico, I don't know about their lineup either. I don't know if Raul Jimenez is going to play. I don't know if Cuadrado is going to play. Chucky Lozano's out. Diego Lainez is out. So that's all these good news for Jamaica that most of the top players from Mexico are not going to play. But if I was Whitmore, I would just be defensive. I think that's the only option here. And then when you guys have the next game against Panama at home, then you need to be much more offensive and go at Panama because those are the games you have to win. But for Mexico game, I would be defensive. And that's the only option I would see here.
Well, I agree with you with the defensive, but what I want Coach Theodore Whitmore to do, don't just defend for the whole entire game. I want him to do it strategy. Make sure that whenever we get a chance, we see it in the Gold Cup. Every single game we play, like the first 10 minutes, Jamaica get 1 or 2 chances. We has to be clinical. We has to put away our chance. Shaman Nicholson, I think he's going to come to the party. And I think he have a lot of time to prove. With a poor Gold Cup, I think he will bounce back against this Mexico team. It's going to be tough. We have to make sure that we work very hard off the ball. We have to put in 150 to get at least a 3 points, or we don't get defeat. I strongly believe if the Reggae Boyz can go there and hit the Mexico on the counter. Coach Theodore Whitmore, he love to play this defensive football, and when he play against better opponents, he get better result. And Mexico missing a lot of key player. I think this is a perfect opportunity. This is a perfect time to play Mexico when normally Mexico need 2 or 3 games to get up the rhythm. The Jamaican team, they have to play the game very slowly. If they get a corner kick, they approach it slow. If they get a throw, if the goalkeeper, all of these things, tactics, manager have to know how he's going to set up the team and in tactics. Slow down the game. Mexico like to play very quick passes. We have to slow down the game. Inside the midfield, we cannot give them too many space. We have to close the gap and attack them. Whenever we get our chance and we have to punish this Mexico team. That's the best way how to beat this Mexico team. We see their draw against Trinidad and Tobago in the first game in the Gold Cup. Jamaica have a better team. Yes, it's going to be not so much of Jamaican key player, but this Jamaican team better than the Trinidad and Tobago team. If Trinidad can get a points from Mexico, I know a lot of people will say, Ryan, that's in the Gold Cup. That's not in Mexico. So Jamaica have a better team, a better player than Trinidad. I strongly believe we can get something from the game in the Azteca.
Yeah, I mean, if Jamaica get a result at Mexico, that would be amazing start to this campaign for the Reggae Boyz. But I don't see it happening. I'm sorry, Ryan. I just think that Mexico are still too strong. You talked about Shamar Nicholson. He has now scored 5 goals in his last 2 games for Salvador in Belgium. So if he can score in Mexico, that would be amazing for his confidence. Because like you said, he didn't have a good Gold Cup at all. I think he scored 1 goal. I think was it against Suriname where he scored against, right?
The first goal, yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't a good Gold Cup from him. He wants to get some revenge in this game. We'll see if that happens. But if I think about them for Mexico as well, you know, they love to get their fullbacks up. So if the Jamaicans can take advantage of that, where there's going to be maybe 3 players back for Mexico if the Jamaicans get in on a counterattack. If they can use the width, the Jamaicans, that would be perfect for them. If they can use that, Jamaica might have a chance, but they're going to have to defend. Jamaica might have, maybe 30% ball possession in this game, and Mexico will just dictate all the pace and the possession. It's going to be difficult, but maybe Nicholson can be the guy. He can return to his form for the Reggae Boyz. Only time will tell.
Pace, Jamaica, pace. Everything you guys do against Mexico, you have to do it quickly. Do not hold on to the ball in the midfield. Do not turn over the ball in the midfield. Mexico will press you. I think we should go long whenever we get a spot kick. We should boot it up. We should not try to play around with the ball, especially in the danger area. Jamaica have a tendency to do that. This is a Mexico team. They have quality player who can hurt you. Mexico, one of the things can play in Jamaica, and they have a very good goalkeeper, Andre Blake. He going to be key if Jamaica to get a points from this game. And recently, Mexico struggled to score a goal. How are they going to score a goal if they do not have the Wolf overrun striker? How are they going to score? Find it difficult to score a goal in the Gold Cup. How are they going to score?
Yeah, I mean, if Raul Jimenez plays for Mexico, then they're going to score. But if Funes Mori, because we don't know about if Raul Jimenez is going to play in this game, because obviously the whole COVID issue. But if Raul Jimenez can play in this game, then Jamaica might be screwed, because that guy is a goal scorer. You've seen him in the Premier League before his injury. This guy is a poacher. Mexico create a lot of chances. You saw in the Gold Cup, they created so many chances, but they just had Funes Mori as striker, and that was their downfall. That's why they didn't score as many goals, and that's why they lost in the final against the USA. But really, Jamaicans just have to be careful of the the wing backs and the wingers, because they're very, very tricky. Like Jesus Corona is a really good player. Rodriguez, the right back, he likes to get forward as well. So I would be really worried about the right side of Mexico. So who's the left back for Jamaica, do you think, in this game?
It's going to be Kemar Taxilarines. Kemar Taxilarines in goal. You probably have Andre Blake. You probably have Andre Mariappa. He's not playing for a club, so he probably play in this game. And then you have Damian Lowe sit beside him. So that's the back 5 for me. In the midfield, I don't know how Coach Theodore will approach it. I don't want to get anything wrong, but I'm sure about the back 4, the back 5. But I'm going to try something. For me, I would love to see Anthony Grant. I wanted to see him to get a game. I want to see what him look like. Very weak in the all-in midfield. That's one of our weakness. with Ravel to come into the second game, that's going to be a plus. He made the Jamaican midfield better. And Speedy, I would play Speedy alongside Anthony Grant in the holding midfield. I would go with Peter Lee Vassell as the number 10, the local diamond, and I would have Shaman Nichols, Corey Burke, and I would have Blade Taker. So that's the starting lineup I would go with for Jamaica. Who do you think Mexico will start? You can come up with anything, or
I could try and come up with something. Well, obviously one of the best goalkeepers ever for Mexico, Guillermo Ochoa. He'll probably start for them. Araujo, who plays in Spain, very good center back. Then probably in the midfield, obviously I talked about Rodriguez, who will be the right back. I think Gallardo might be the left back. Montes, the other center back. Then the three in the midfield. I mean, this midfield is an experienced midfield. Jonathan Dos Santos, Edson Alvarez, who plays for Ajax, Cuadrado, who plays in Real Betis in Spain. And then the three up top, I'm not too sure who's going to be the other winger with Mexico, but it's going to be maybe Jesus Corona, and then either Raúl Jiménez up top or Funes Mori up top. And I'm not too sure who the left winger will be, or if then Mexico would go with the two-striker formation with Funes Mori and Raúl Jiménez up top. So all up in the air for Mexico. I'm not too sure, like you say, for the Jamaicans as well, but the whole COVID issue, who is going to play, it's really just a mystery at this point. It's unfortunate to say. It's just unfortunate to see, really, because I was really excited to see CONCACAF and all the players coming back. Like for the USA is not on the red list for UK, so all their players can go play for them. But then it comes for Jamaica, Mexico, I think Costa Rica as well. They're all pretty much screwed from this whole red list COVID issue. So I think that's going to be the Mexico lineup. And that's a pretty good lineup, bro. That's a pretty good lineup, I must say, especially Raúl Jiménez. He hasn't scored yet for Wolverhampton Wanderers, but, I mean, he came back from a horrific injury. So if he can score in this game, his confidence is going to be good then for the rest of the qualifier matches that are going to be played next week.
Most definitely. But I want to thank you for coming. Viewers, let me know your thought down in the comment section. What your score prediction? What your starting lineup? We would love to hear your feedback. Mike, tell him a little bit about your channel and give me a score prediction before we close out.
Yeah, you guys can follow me at Michail Talks Football on YouTube. I talk about everything football pretty much. You can just check out my CONCACAF World Cup qualifier predictions that I just came out with. Then you can follow me on Twitter, Talks Michael, talk about everything with there. And my score prediction for this game, sorry, Ryan, it's going to be Mexico 3, Jamaica 1.
Well, I'm going with Jamaica 1, Mexico 1. This is the right time to play Mexico. This is the right time for Jamaica to start positive. Coach Theodore Whitmore, your job on the line, start good, and let the Jamaican supporter get behind you. 1-1 for the Reggae Boyz. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys check out the merchandise. The link will be down in the description. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. The information is already there. They will need to tell you. I just want to tell you guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, from the boy Ryan LFC, I like to say peace out. Thanks for watching.